Ah, crap. I was wrong. Man, this is weird to be able to stream again. Oh no, I shouldn't have watched that. Oh no, my second turn. And he's dead. +3 is cool. I like a shitload of AP, but like I don't actually have anything to spend it on, which is kind of the hard part. I could just find the event some more. I think of like what else. I could just host my proto high level right now. Actually, let's go do that. I think that's a good idea. Change to Japanese so I can leech properly. Know what I really miss? I miss Vera, mate. When quick joins were a thing. I still miss that. All I'm doing here is just setting up for para because I'm a good boy. Open it up, tweet it out, heal. LED buff, dump some things out. Thank you, Hydration Bot. It's good to see that you're still around. At least some bots still care. Now he just wastes like 10 turns time. My favorite part about Proto High Level is I don't really have to think about it at all. I just hold Ogi up until later. We're almost there. 5 more turns. Oh crap, wrong button. Oh shit, well that's going really fast now. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh jeez. Oh crap. Oh no, not like this. Now I can't. Oh jeez, that was. Oh crap. What the fuck happened? How do I res? Well, this is kind of awkward. I can still pop like an elixir, I guess. If I were really desperate about it. Oh no, there's a para anyway. Oh, okay, somebody extended also. Looks like it's over then. Man, I'm glad I contributed so much to this fight. Nice. That was worth it. I just get my gold bar from my chest. Nice. Fucking nothing. Alright. What handles that? I don't have to do the event anymore, because it's like, I'm right now on 24th box, it's only just gonna be an AP sync at this point. So I could keep grinding, but it's not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and just reduce all the summons at this. Not that I need any of the summons or the quartz, but whatever. It's still good to collect. I shouldn't reduce that levy, but since it's not actually worth my money, but whatever, I don't care. Care. Give me more of that wind quartz that I don't yet need. Might need it in the future for something else. La-di-da. I think I have like 3,000 wind quartz at this point though. That's actually kind of sick. Good on half elixirs, getting better on soul berries, wind quartz, 35 wind quartz. Shit. Holy fuck, that's a okay, so we should probably do our Carom. 5 tickets is kind of a lot. It is nice to be able to play this game again without just lagging out every time. It is a good life. I think I should be getting the Evilite soon. That's kind of nice. Evilite after the Lily event, so that's pretty good. Probably closer to Kime. And with that, I'm actually unsure if I really want to. I could actually like start working on the Devil instead of working on Alanon and get Frau before Alanon. it wouldn't be impossible, I think. Because, like, the hardest part would be basically the Saphira Stone and such, the investment to get the devil up. But actually, I should go check right now. I should actually work on that at some point as well. Because I probably still need that. If I want to get the devil going... I know this story. Yes, I'm slowly making my way out with the Astras, but I will eat up a few more doing this, which is kind of unfortunate, but... Is that 1 star right now? It's whatever. Because getting Frau would be kind of cool. But between her and Alanon, I don't actually... I don't think it really matters in terms of optimization for me, because either way I'm probably going to keep on the back line and have him come up, and that'll be the thing. So ultimately it doesn't really change how I use... Ultimately it just gives you a lot more... If I took Alanon, I just have a ton more survivability. If I took Frau, I guess I get more damage if I'm backpedaling and having lost some characters. But at the same time, the synergy with Spear, with the main Spear comp is kind of So either way, it's kind of... important. It'd be kind of nice if you could trade Verum Proofs up for Astras. I have so many Verum Proofs. I don't really know what to do with all of them, because it's not like you'll eat them. It's not like you'll use them all at any point anyway, so if you could trade them in for Astra, that'd be a super nice quality of life change. On the other hand, working on Kaim is going to be pretty interesting, because it's like, basically it'll push my grid into the direction of needing one-ofs in the grid just to take advantage of his passive ability. Apparently it's actually really, really good, and considering like Earth has a lot of options. Like I can take I'd basically be able to take Titan and then like just run a bunch of like 1-ofs. Even at this point, like my Magna modifier isn't particularly amazing. It's just super reliant on having the 100% crit buoy me up. But like, I think if I do get Kaim, or when I do get Kaim, I'll probably strongly consider sunstoning my Titans. Possibly. Because I don't see it as being likely for me to actually get duplicates of it for the uncap. So having to burn Sunstones is going to be kind of unfortunate because I feel like I'm going to need Sunstones still. I'm going to need like a handful more 7 more Sunstones, I think, at the very least, for our Karam summons. And then after that, I can start thinking about uncapping uncapping gotcha summons again. Oh, man, kind of tough. And then, well, getting Titan in the first place will just make Kaim better because I can take really good advantage of the passive of having 1-ofs and crossing the grid. Theoretically speaking, I'd have to replace the 3 axes probably on one of the Alexial Katanas. That's easily alleviated by putting in like an AK-4A. Apparently ultimate katanas of different, or ultimate weapons of the same type but different element count as different weapons for the sake of Kaim's passive. So I could just slot in the second ultimate again. It's 2 weapons already. Cane Katana I can probably uncap. And then the 4th one is possibly like Alexial Dagger or like a Greatsword Andalius or some other cap up. Yeah, Titan honestly has a lot of options in terms of trying to fulfill the requirements for Kaim's unique grid passive. Yeah, same sort of. It'd be kind of a pain. I'd honestly just stick them in the back row and that'd be it. I wouldn't actually use them unless it's like for ground zero copying and stuff. Oh, I see. Yeah, I have like a single like LB0 Titan, and I would honestly have to use Sunstones, I think, because I don't think it's reliable to pray for like getting duplicates uncapped Titan. I mean, I could start like trying to focus on buying scam gotchas and Earth and pray for Titan, but I'd rather just like keep going for Wind and pray for Raphael instead, because I think that would do more in general. And plus, like, it's not like I can't just try to do a more Yggdrasil focused 1-of grid. Like, I replace one Alexial sword with like a skill 20 Yggdrasil sword, replace one of the axes with a stick, and replace the second axe with like some other thing as well, with like a Medusa harp, I guess. That would actually work. Actually, if Ancient Weapons got LB4s, it would actually be super viable to like use an Ancient and a normal Perseus. Losing 20% double attack isn't that big of a deal in my opinion. And plus they give you like a shitload of modifier. And Kaims. Yeah, a lot of people, basically everybody I know is basically saying, yeah, Cane Katana is probably gonna get sentenced. I don't doubt that. I feel like Earth is probably gonna get their sentence weapon from that. And it'll be pretty cool, because like, but honestly just, it really increases Earth's reliance on having Octo, which is like not bad, but like in the case where, like, for example, if you're trying to do the Guider of the Eternals or Guider to the Eternal Edge quest, where you gotta do the Juten Gauntlet or the Eternals Gauntlet, and you can't use Octo, then it's like super sketch, because it's like, if you're doing it at Earth, then it's like super sketch, because it's like, first of all, you lose Octo, which is like a shitload of damage, and then second of all, you gotta get through Siete at the very end, and he's Wind to your Earth, so it's sorta spooky, to say the least. Fire Spear. Yeah, that's my main fire team right now. It's honestly, I don't think it's a meme at all. I think it's like probably one of the best and most stable free to play teams you can build. Like it has a ton of survivability, or it's one of the best free to play teams in the sense that the grid is completely free to play. Like, I don't know if you only probably you may have been among the like 10,000 people watching that one streamer do the Juten quest, doing the Guider skin quest, but like honestly, I had a bunch of criticisms just watching him play. Like, it honestly feels like there's like an inverse relationship between the amount of money one spends in this game and the amount of brain power you have. It's like, it's like you get wiped twice. You were wiped twice because in situations where Dispel probably could have probably could have carried you into the win, and the very first thing you do. Oh, thank you for the follow. But like the first thing you do when you discover that Dispel may or may not have been a crucial key to like saving your ass is to move your pluses over to your grid, and it's like, huh? I don't think stats are the problem. I feel like if you could have handled a couple local buffs more often, or a little more efficiently, it probably would have turned out a little better. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just feel like he could have played it better. There was a lot of... I mean, I feel like right now there is... The way Cygames is handling horizontal progression, such as Proving Ground weapons, being very viable alternatives to Xeno weapons, the fact that they're adding like more than one Xeno weapon as well. Unspeakable Grand Order 4-star. A lot of people would be very upset for, like... Well, I don't know what reason if Grande got her LB4. Yeah, I'm back, dude. After a week of like having shit-ass internet and not being able to play very well at home, I am back, dude. It feels so good. It feels real good. I may have lost a few hairs, may have sprouted a few new white hairs, but aside from that, I'm back. It feels good. Just in time for Lily's 5-star, so we could talk about that soon. Just in time for let's see, dude. Actually, I have a major complaint. Actually, a friend of mine has gotten fucking 27 grains from the Wild Side event, and he's only done 70 million honors. Like, hello, police. This isn't fair. Like. How come I can't get 27 grains in 70 mil honors? Man, that's bullshit. Oh shit, I forgot to turn on Ogi. Oh, I'm retarded. And now, oh jeez. That hurt real bad, but thankfully I still have Ellie resist. Or Ellie advantage. But yeah, with that said, how come I can't get 27 grains in the space of one scenario? I grinded out 62 million honors. I mean, I got like 10 grains, I think? I think I got like 10 or 11 grains. So, like, pretty average. It's really good, I think, but it's also pretty average for me. Like, I think I average like anywhere between like 9 to 11 grains per event, and I 20 blocks basically every event. Oh crap. Fucked up again. That's good to know, Dragon. That's good to know. Life sucks. Why can't I have nice things? I just want a lot of nice things. So, in the past, let's see, it's been what, 2 weeks since I last had a granblue stream? A little more than 2 weeks since I last had a granblue stream. What new things have I've had to put off so many things I wanted to like demo on stream that I like legit can't remember what I wanted to originally do. Oh, for example, this good old Nightmare 90 team that can kill Nightmare 90 in 2 turns. Pretty sweet. That's something I missed out on. Who knew grinding out 2 win hose was actually probably one of the best ideas I've had in terms of like random decision making, random grind decisions I've made. Grinding out 2 win hoses is probably one of the best ideas I've had in terms of grinding in the retrospect. Like 2 win hose for wins lets you do some pretty wacky shit with price lore, which is pretty sweet. I remember I was thinking, oh, if only you wear katana, but it's a sword, and then I was like, wait, Chrysler doesn't care, haha, it don't give a fuck. Oh, cool. And we got a key thorn, which means we get a few more Astras, hooray! Yay! There's a lot of, there are like 10 of them to open up. Holy shit, there goes all my TP. Oh shit, and a mimic, dude. Oh, dude. It's good. That is good. Yeah, at long last, 2 weeks since I first wanted to do it, I can finally show off the power of like a gazillion gold moons. How many gold moons was it again? Like a billion gold moons, something like that. We can finally get around to showing that one off. At long last. Whoa, 2 flips. That said, it was a pretty hard 2 weeks. Ooh, an Ancient Oberon. Cool. A Dark Astra. Oh, that's kind of okay, but the Ancient Oberon's kind of cool. When are Ancients getting their LB4, to be honest? Still waiting for that. It's like, oh, dude, another mimic. Dude, this one time I had one of the rooms where like all the things got changed into treasure chests, and legit like half the node treasure chests were all mimics, and I was like, holy shit, it's like Christmas right now. I'm getting so much shit. I got like 2 or 3 gold mimics on that map. I was like, holy crap, is this what it feels like to be lucky? This is the good life. It was a good time. Something's gone very wrong. We have to fight a turtle now. Hooray. I just thought about it, but like a really good team for this, for like hunting turtles and shit, because I need to actually still copy Ground Zero. Looking forward to win Guild War. Oh yeah, same. I'm sort of looking forward to just grinding it out, because like I've just been wanting to grind stuff. Oh cool, that's always a good feeling. I remember when I first joined a crew that like actually did shit and like actively tried to win. I was like, man, this actually feels really weird. Oh, okay. 1 earth, 2 fire. That's pretty okay. I thought it was like one of the weirdest feelings because it's like I was so used to people just like not doing anything. Granted, I would do my own thing, but at the same time, like I'd just be 40 boxing, so it really felt like my honors kind of just went to waste. And I felt like people could contribute better, but it's like, who am I to tell people to grind more? I'm in charge of changing the setting for myself if I felt like it wasn't enough. It ain't. I don't tell people to change. I change it. I change my settings for myself, man. But yeah. After that went down, and then I joined a crew where everybody contributed to minimums, and then I actually felt really good because like then I knew for a fact that like everybody was actually putting in their fair share, and it didn't feel like I wouldn't feel like pressured to like actually do more because everybody is already doing their own thing. For prelims anyway. For actual rounds, I mean, actual rounds I just grind to whatever I feel like. It's not like I'll grind 0, I'll at least grind enough to like, if we ever happen to like go for the billion, then I'll at least have enough for that. But yeah, this upcoming Guild War, I feel like it'll be pretty fun. Like, I have a team for survivability, so I can just auto Nightmare 100 all day if I wanted to. I have a team for like fast Nightmare 90s. Hopefully EXs are really fun. Hopefully EX pluses are actually really efficient. It's like, that'd be kind of nice, because otherwise, like, I'd just be farming the heck out of EX. And then it'll be double exciting, because this is gonna be the final Guild War I have before I get the Guider title. I'll be able to look at the material requirements for the skin. That's quite funny. Wait, do I really need that? I can Fox Flame, I guess. Summer UL actually very good. So much free damage. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident as to how this upcoming Guild War is going to go down. Wind is probably one of my stronger elements, just based on what's the word? Based on the fact that it's just winds. To the benefit of wind is just really fucking strong. Like, wait, that does full damage. That should have done like 500k. Wait, what? Wait, what? I thought plain damage. That's weird. Oh, cool. A Dark Astra. Cool. 2 Earth Astra. Sweet. And a Katana. Yeah. Oh, I thought... That's weird. I was not expecting that to do full damage. Oh well. I'm not complaining. I mean, but yeah. In between playing very little granblue at home, I was able to catch up on quite a lot of my backlog. I got to go through Sekiro, that was pretty sweet. I got to finish, oh shit, I got to finish up Dragon Mark for Death, sort of. I kind of still have to grind for endgame equipment and levels, but that's another story. Oh jeez, I do so little damage. Less skill, a Trailblazer. Yeah, I got to catch up on a lot of my backlog actually, which is really nice. I think the worst part about having shitty net was that I had to tether my phone to my computer so I can raid in Final Fantasy, which is really funny because I have on occasion made fun of people who tethered their phones for internet just to raid, and lo and behold, there I was actually tethering my phone just so I can raid. So like, I guess I no longer have that pedestal to make fun of people for, like, oh man, you're using your phone internet to raid and you're so good, holy fuck, you need to find a better hobby. I can no longer laugh like that because I'm now part of that demographic. It's not the happiest place to be. But anyway, that said though, I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, surprisingly speaking, phone USB tethering for internet data tethering is actually not that bad. Who would have guessed? In other news though, we've got some pretty cool improvements since the last time we've streamed. For example, I've got my Desperia after that free 100 rolls. My Desperia is at like LB4, so now I do like a bazillion more damage with Awakening, which is actually really sweet. That was actually a really nice upgrade. Games knows exactly why people want Desperia, and that's why. Did I actually skill it up? I don't remember if I skilled it. I feel like I should have skilled it up, but I don't remember if I did or I feel like I did. Because, like, I have a shitload of mats, and I've been trying to, like, burn more and more of my fodder ever since ever. But, like, my fodder stash actually never goes down, ever. Like, I remember when Light and Dark Seraphics... Hey, Korea, are you back from Taiwan, was it? But yeah, it looks like I'm mostly better. Like, my internet's not shit in the bed like every other map, like how it was 2 weeks ago. That was pretty awful. Oh, okay, cool. You know, funny story actually. After that one day when you're like, how come you don't like bubble tea? And then I was like, I just didn't care for it. And then like, it was like a week later. My sister's like, hey, I bought you bubble tea. And I was like, I don't usually drink bubble tea. She's like, no, it's too bad. Here you go, drink it. And then I drank it and I was like, man, bubble tea is actually pretty good. And then I started drinking bubble tea. And I'm like, holy shit, this was like predicted like a week and a half ago. And I was like, oh god damn it, so this is why. It was actually pretty tasty. Look man, it's not that I doubted you, it's just I didn't care enough to like drink more of it or to like go out of my way to get some, and now I'm just like, damn. This is I guess this is why everybody says it's so good. I just kind of like the milk tea, to be honest. I don't really care for the boba. I'd rather just milk tea, to be honest. I really like the milk tea, but I think that's more because I just like sweet drinks in general. Alright, black sugar bubble tea drink. Oh, well, that sounds interesting. I mean, I'd be down. That sounds kind of good. Black sugar bubble tea, though. And then my sister was like, hey, I'm surprised you actually finished that. And I'm like, there's no reason for me not to finish it. It's actually brown sugar, but I like black sugar. Well, that's a little racist. Blacks and browns aren't the same. People can't just say that. Yeah, I'll check it out if like the shops around have it or the cafes around have it. What's the worst that can happen? Not being black. I didn't say nothing, officer. I didn't say nothing. Turn to black if it's in milk tea. Oh, I see. I didn't say anything about color, officer. I don't see color. What forbidden tech? I don't know what this forbidden tech thing is. Nobody ever knows what it is, to be honest. Ooh, whoa, that actually looks really good. Wait, I think I've seen this. I think I've seen this before somewhere. I feel like I've seen this. I feel like I've seen this bubble tea somewhere before on a Facebook video. I feel like I've definitely seen it before somewhere. Oh yeah, I bet, dude. It actually looks really good. I could feel this. I could feel how syrupy it is right now. Just looking at it, I'm like, oh man, I could taste the syrup right now. What do I take in here? Actually, I wonder if I could kill it with Slime Team now. Yeah, what up? What up? Oh god, it has 3 mil health. This brings it to like, oh, okay, we can kill it, I think. We have the technology. Oh yeah, dude, that's so good. Actually, if we do that, press that, and we attack. Tell me why my win grid is still being outdamaged by me shoving random SSRs in another grid. Is it because you're at full health, and is it because you're using full HP, or you're at full HP? I feel like that's a very legitimate reason as to why wind does no damage. get 7 no Neo. It'll be easy. Numbers are so small in the estimated damage cap. Oh, I mean, if you're looking at the estimated damage, like that's not actually indicative of your damage. That's not actually indicative of your actual damage output. That's just like a rough estimate. I mean, it's indicative if you have like no buffs, no debuffs on, and you just want to see like your raw damage. But you do have to take into account like attack and you do have to take into account defense downs and buffs in general, especially if you're running like Neo and shit. You actually gotta like go into a fight and look at it from there to take into account your damage, because you don't get the full idea of it, especially for wind, because wind, like the bulk of wind damage comes from just really strong buffs, and not having the buffs you're just not at full power without your buffs, basically. One more. All right, we can do. I really miss double Arcarum tickets. It doesn't feel very good. It doesn't feel very good to like do single tickets or to like do single entries every day. It feels like a waste of time, honestly, more than anything. Things I've missed about Viramate. Actual quick join. Arcarum quick node clicking. Exact HP readouts. I'm missing some other things. I feel like I'm missing some other things, but I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, Vampy got her LB5. I forgot about that. Vampy LB5 is actually like a crazy huge buff. Can't believe she's actually unironically core again. That's pretty impressive, Vampy. She's actually really, really good. Still weaker than Naru, but you know, I'm not biased at all. No, sir. I'm a fair judge. Any idea how Kime's passive buffs are like to defense, attack, and damage cap? I don't know the exact numbers off the top of my head, but I do believe there was somebody who was testing it. There's like one or two. There are like one or two players, Earth players out there that do have Kime, and I think they do have the numbers. I don't have their Twitter handles on hand to share with you, but yeah, it's not on the English wiki at all. I think you have to scour Twitter for people who are tagging their tweets. I've Scat, Summer Janu, need a third. Summer UL or Melissa? I feel like Melissa's probably better, but it's kind of tough. I feel like if you don't need the defense down from Janu, you can probably drop her and take both UL and Melissa instead, and that'd be pretty okay. I just realized we got another. I wasn't really thinking about. I was just kind of brainless. I was kind of like I was kind of like just automatically going and breaking those. Like, oh yeah, oh hey, there's that. But yeah, oh yeah, if you're running like Berserker or somebody that can cap defense downs on their own, then like you could definitely just drop Janu and take Scat and Melissa instead. Because I feel like they contribute more to damage. Have Mist for myself as well. Yeah, like if you're playing Berserker, you can run Mist and Armor Break too, and you'd have 50% defense down covered easily. And then you can run both Summer UL and Melissa Bell, and they both benefit. You basically just benefit from them bringing whatever they bring, or you benefit from like UL bringing her thing. UL even gives you Earth attack down as well, so I think you could actually cap attack and defense down between the two, between having UL and Berserker. Melissa Bell is just a lot of free damage because you can just nuke really hard. Oh, you're Hawkeye at the moment. Oh, okay. I mean you could bring Miss. Oh wait, you don't have tier 4s. It's kind of tough, actually. Yeah, I guess if you don't have tier 4s unlocked yet, then I guess you're still stuck with using Janu for defense downs. Hawkeye, though. It's been a while since I used that class. Or that class line. I say, having just, used them to land bounty on, or to land treasure hunt on the turtle. Yeah, like, I guess probably take Summer UL because her 1 million plane damage for a Foxfire Ogi is probably still non-trivial for you at this point. So probably Summer UL. I feel like Melissa Bell's more of a character you use like with a more complete grid because you really want her nukes to hit hard, and you kind of want a little more HP for her so you can more fearlessly press her skill 1 ignition without worrying too much about her health dropping too low or getting chunked away too much. Yeah, just more HP, get a bigger threshold. You technically lose more HP, but you'd be losing. You'd still be higher up on the scale of HP, on the HP scale, even though you do lose 20%, you still be 80%, but that'd be a higher 80%. Life is tough. I do really like Summer UL though for like burst teams because she's basically a better Yoda because if you get 2 turns of Ogi with Siete, then you get 2 mil for free right out of the gate. And you could basically count that as like an additional 1 mil damage cap on whatever Ogi cap she hits. So that's actually really nice because not a whole lot of characters actually get to have like, or not many burst characters get to just have an additional 1 mil for free. No extra effort, no strings attached, or I guess the only string attached is just having Fox Flame up, but just time it so that when you Ogi you have Fox Flame up, I guess. So. That said, I am looking forward to just grinding some more again. It'll be fun. Will it actually be fun, actually, now that I think about it? No, it'll kind of be painful because there's not really a whole much to do. Again, I am kind of lost again as to progression, and it's like, I'm at the point where, like, basically I could just start a new account if I wanted to and just grind that up for the hell of it. But, like, at the same time, do I really want to? Why don't I just work more? Why don't I just grind more side stuff on this account? Like, if I were to just farm scenario events to, like, 100 mil honors or something. I don't know. I don't know. People say I'm not that crazy, but in actuality, I am quite autistic. I mean, acoustic. Like to actually start a new account, watch how they play. Yeah, but like I kind of actually hate early game progression. It feels like, I mean, I'd probably play one of my alts and like level that up from scratch and see where I'd go from there. Throw that all into my fodder stash. Get in there, you pieces of shit. Do I want to keep the all? Nah, let's just toss it in there too. Fuck it, I don't give a shit. 424 slots. It's very little at this point. Where's the thing I feed? There it is. Feed a rough elbow. I can't wait for seraphic weapons to get their uncapped, but at the same time, it's gonna be a huge ass fucking pain, like, unequipping them and upgrading them, because I have to unequip them from, like, every grid they're in, which is basically every team. Oh god, help me. It's gonna be so ass doing that. Maybe it would be kind of nice to just like start a new, or start with a new account, or with a completely free-to-play account and try to go it from there and see how far I can get until I get frustrated and give up or something. I don't know. I can actually uncap the sun for a little more stats, but I don't think it really matters that much. Another like 500 stats probably. And just unequip all. If I unequip all, then I gotta go back and like find all the teams it's equipped on as well, so that, because like I have had scenarios where like I unequipped Hangman because I throw him in a lot of different teams. I unequipped all to LB5 him, and then I go back like, oh shit, who was I using him on? Completely free to play. Inventory management like 40% of the game. True. Yeah, like I could actually go on my alt and work on that, because my alt is actually completely free to play, and I guess I'd have a better perspective on like actual free to play, but like Skasa, and it's, I mean, that is how her name is written, so I'm not surprised. It's just easier to just call her Scat or Ska. Who do I plus now? Who do I actually plus? I guess I can plus Justice. But that only benefits wind, really. Or, not wind. It only really benefits water. I guess. I guess I could start plussing Mika, and that'd be kind of okay, because she is almost ubiquitous. Goes on almost every team. Hangman 5-star. His stats, yeah. Hangman is actually a really good summon. You can talk. He's basically Ball but better. Does a shitload of things for Earth. Does a shitload of things for clears. Level scuff from 30 to 80. That's nice. That's pretty good. But she's only really good, really good at 100. So you've still got your work cut out for you, friend. Alright, let's go quick join. I love quick join. Quick join is easy life. New Bahamut is actually so good, like so ridiculously good. No, she's good at 100. I can't 5-star. Aw, rip. Good luck, dude. Might be a little rough, but hang in there, man. You can do it. I believe in you. Like, look at this damage. Look at this damage for having a Typhon main. 4 mil. Give another 4 mil. Come on, game. Close enough. That's 3 mil. That's like 75%. I think they fixed for like a week. Bahamut LB5 would affect double Ogies like how it used to, and then like a week afterward they reverted the bug. So it was a little unfortunate, but at the same time, like. It was really good. It was like stupidly broke. Yeah, dude, I just crossed an LB high behind. I'm fucking sleep. Okay, let's go. Dude, look at this damage. How is this? Dark is good. Dark is a fun element. Oh, dude, 4.2 mil. Oof. Well, that's spicy. Blue Gang is actually really. Oh, dude. 4.2. Blue Gang is so good in this team. Blue Gang is an auxiliary weapon for Chrysler is actually so good, so ridiculously good. Bahamut and oh dude, that's a little low. Bounce. Fuck it, let's take that one. Despite having basically identical to the previous one. But yeah, basically the main reason why I hit Chrysler skill 1 instead of skipping it, half is because the 10% to damage cap is actually really nice, but the other half is because like if I get to double up on Blue Gang Ogi, which means I get 2 stacks of the Ogi damage and cap up. And that's actually like a non-trivial boost in stats, damage dealt. Honestly, like, I honestly kind of want a second Blue Gang just for like how retarded the Ogi is for it's actually so good for Chrysler. Like you get to get Ogi up, like dude, that's so good. Nothing. I've gotten like 2 claws and a dagger from meta. I still haven't gotten a bow. Shit's dumb. How come? Yeah, ultimate katana blue gang. Pretty solid line. I kind of want to toss one of these for like a 4th avatar staff, and that'd be kind of cool. Kind of actually want to do that, but that would require. I need to check my Desparia. Did I skill 15 it? Yes, I did. I am a good boy. Oh, rag! Of course I did, because the skill 1 changes, and I wanted to make sure, like, if that increased skill cap, if that skill cap increase scaled with skill level, then I would have leveled it just in case. Okay, so I know what you've all been waiting for. Oh, hey, look, I'm upside down. You all been waiting for the real good spicy shit right here. So let's get to it, right? Let's get to it. I know you're all here. I know you're all here for the real treasure, and the real treasure is Big Boy. There's no other reason why you all be here. You know, I'm just here to see some cool shit go down. It'd be funny if I brought the wrong team, actually. I'd just be like, oh, fuck me. When I solo Kong, they're just like, I'll hit Kong after this. Ocula too easy. Oh, well, okay, you're right. Alright, so let's see. So, a couple new things we've changed since the last time. I don't actually remember what I've changed since the last time. Okay, so we press that. That's just for damage boost. Like, I don't actually want to double up on X-Cal unless I don't actually want to double up on X-Cal's Ogi unless I need the 10k heal, because it's kind of overkill basically. I no longer have Pandemonium, so I don't reliably get to like very reliably get to 100% Ogi, but when I do it's pretty nice. Same thing as usual. Smack her a couple times, drain. I only just go. I mean, I'll do a Kong after this though. Kong is pretty fun. It's been a while since I did Kong, but like having the heal would be super interesting. Yeah, so with 100% Ogi, we can do some cool shit right here. Like that. Now, if we're really cool, we get Lord Sword on top of our 50%. If we're really cool, we get our Lord Sword. If we don't, then it's whatever. Oh, no, I guess we're not that cool. 5k health swing, or 10k health swing. I get 50% Echo. X-Cal's... I guess the only thing I kind of wish is that, like, I could get the main head effect off X-Cal, so I could get, like, a huge ass... Basically a 30% sentence buff on MC only. That would be bonkers, but... Also quite unfair, so I suppose this is the best we can get at least Garrison on our grid, so our mitigation's really good. And then here's the other tech. We split so we can do it again. Oh, come on, give me that Lord Sword. Come on, game. Aw, dude. Aw, dude, who ready for this big one? I don't think I can actually get to Ogi again, but who knows? We're about to find out. Oh, dude, give me another Lord Sword. Another Lord Sword. Aw, that's too bad. Yeah, in terms of like actual like explosive power, Chrysor with X-Cal and Amino is actually I feel like it's a little bit weaker than just pure Amino on Kengo, because Kengo can just power out a shitload of Ogis all the time, which is super. Oh crap. Oh, that's a little unfortunate, but oh well. I can dispel that, and it might push in a break. Yeah, it's honestly like I can't ramp up as fast because Kengo just ramps up really quick, has like good multi-attack. Ooh, dude, that's pretty nice. 700k counter. I guess I mean the other half is that Macula just high level defense. And I also only had I also only have like 40% defense down right here, so that's not helping. I don't have cap defense downs right now. That's honestly not helping right now. I can Bahamut soon. Do I want to pass another turn? Yes, I want to pass another turn. I mean, I mean, you know my answer to that. I love Amino. Amino is the best, dude. I love Amino, so like, I'm super biased in favor of having them at 20, 40, 60, 80. That doesn't get in close enough. Yeah, like, Amino is honestly really, really good. It feels really, really good. I feel like this is kind of overkill, but it's like super fun at the very least. Like, I feel like it's kind of whatever. Like, Kengo I feel like is probably the better option, but like, having X-Cal is a super, super safe main hand. Like, it's really, really good. Like, there's no doubt about that. It's just that, like, in overall terms of, like, efficiency, it's like, it's not like as broken as I would have like wanted it to be, but it's pretty. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty nasty. Like, best case scenario, I do get the Lord Sword proc and I get some really explosive turns, but like in the situation where I don't, it's like it's kind of whatever. Cause like at the end of the day, I still have like crazy survivability. I have like 10k HP swings. Started a new account. Oh man, I don't know how long I would last, because like I honestly hate not having like, oh shit, actually this is kind of bad. Do I want to eat this? It would be really interesting honestly, but like starting from like non-roulette is like honestly very, very painful. I want to actually, yeah, I'll just wipe that one. Like, the hardest part about being a new player, I think, is just being lost. I think the really hard part is just the easiest way to just simplify being new is just if you have somebody who can explain like how or what you should be doing, then a lot of the hard part is alleviated. And it's ultimately just a matter of, do you know what you can do? And do you know what you should do, rather? That gets the 40. Do I want a Uriel here? Kind of want a Uriel here. Because then, well, no, I shouldn't. This isn't going to break, and that's going to, oh, that's not going to break. And she's probably going to Frost Army. Oh, dude, I got a Lord Sword. Oh, dude, this could be real spicy. And I get to Ogi next turn. Oh, shit. It would be pretty interesting though. I think I would just play my alts, if anything. my alts are new. Quote unquote new. Owie. And I can't clean that off either. We're gonna press that. It's a little unfortunate, but we have no way to clean off that freeze, so it's gonna spread around quite a lot. Very unfortunate. Cause like, I feel like you could definitely feel like oh shit, I should have pressed Octaskill when I'm done. You can definitely feel like what Kengo has over Chrysor, like, oh jeez. Like, I could definitely push a lot better with Chrysor or with Kengo in like optimal scenarios, but then I get like 10k HP swings every double Ogi, which is pretty nasty. Gotta press the Octaskill. What? I'm so dumb. I'm so bad. But I mean, in the like, even without like, do I have a double Ogi? No, I don't. Not anymore. Where's your hang then? It's on cooldown for 5 more turns. I have 5 more turns on it. It's not there. Do I want a debuff or I'm just gonna keep mashing out. I don't give a shit. She's in break. Life is tough. I don't know how to play. It's been so long, I don't remember how to play Earth. God, that freeze is so bullshit. Holy crap. Oh god, please get it off me. Is it off yet? Okay, this turn it falls off. Okay, good. It fell off. Okay. So we can press that. See. We can immune. We will debuff. God, I'm so weak right now. How am I so weak, friends? Oh god, that defense down missed. But we have Uriel, it's okay. Which means everybody gets Ogi now. And we press Octo Skill 1. Yeah, see, it all worked out. So, it's not broken, but it's pretty cool, in my opinion. I think the high level defense kind of hurts it quite a bit, but that's a different story. Also, look at MC. MC's HP compared to everybody else is actually quite plenty. MC just fucking heals off it because X-Cal Ogi is bonkers. Like, okay. I'll be your third avatar staff. Nice. Just wait until you can FLB like your 7th or whatever it was that I finished. Now that's exciting. I didn't know she would actually autofill. That's kind of interesting. Helmet, and we go. She's gonna Frost Star me. I get to dodge the freeze this time. Holy shit, MC was doing like 700k with only 25% defense down. That's actually pretty nasty. That's the power of Earth Amp. Octo and alone, dude, that was pretty nasty. 5 mil, okay. There's Froststar Staff, and who get off? Oh, fuck, Octo is frozen. Octo gets the freeze. Do I want to Hanged Man here? Nah, who gives a shit? I don't think I kill this turn, but I will kill next turn, I think. Oh, jeez. Alright, what are the chances I actually die here? Alright, we will Hanged Man here. What are the chances I don't? Oh, it's 7 mil. She's actually dead. Oh, I got uplifted from Hanged Man. Cool. Oh, wait. Is she actually not dead? Oh my god, no. She's not dead. She's actually... Holy crap, guys. I've made some poor mistakes in my life. And those include Earth being a little... Oh, jeez, Octo. Oh, fuck me. And you forget very important lessons in life, such as Octo's actually not that strong if you don't have Artifact up. Oh, jeez. Well, there goes the party. Rank 226, by the way. I've spent a... Oh, man. Remember earlier when I was complaining about how being a hyper whale means you have, like, no brain cells? I hate to say it, but I may have very little brain cells, if any at all. I may have lost brain cells since buying my X-Cal, but... You don't have to take my word for it. Oh, cool. My troubles. Alright, let's go hit Kong. That should be a little better, because we don't have to deal with bullshit high-level... High-level defense is a fucking atrocity. Fuck high-level defense. I never want to deal with that shit. Alright, just to make sure... Am I having summons again? Good enough. I have 2 summons that take 1 billion years to actually come out, another summon that like complements my team really well, and another summon that like I just cast once and then never again. Okay, how do we do this fight again? I don't quite remember, but you know, practice makes perfect. Let's start with Uriel. Then we buff. Buff some more. Actually, we should do that in reverse. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm smart. Do I want to immune here? No, I want to immune later. Wow, Lexiel actually did damage for once. Shit, that's awkward. I didn't actually get... I needed the triple. That's a little awkward, but whatever. I guess like scenarios like those are the ones where like when Kengo does when turn 1 No More Doubt gives you 3 doubles and I'm just like, oh, that's a little awkward. Those are pretty awkward scenarios. Give me Lord Sword, please. Oh yeah, the other thing is that Kengo can immediately ramp to like really good stat counts for Amino, but Chrysor like kind of struggles with that. I don't have the double attack buff, which kind of is a loss. I feel like I should, if I'm taking Chrysor into a raid where I don't need Mist, I should be taking it because that's a pretty huge damage boost. Just being able to double strike for 2 turns gets me a lot of Lord Sword ramp, which is pretty important. Now I'll immune this next one because I don't really want to deal with it, and hopefully it's the thing I need. Okay, cool. It is the thing I need. Oh shit! I was supposed to Splitting Soul, wasn't I? Oops, I'm retarded. Oh, I'll do it on the next one. Yeah, but my auto damage is actually on like regular defense things. My auto damage is actually pretty non-trivial. I want to Ogi here. No, I'll just pass another. I want to wait another turn. Nah, let's just go for it. Oh wait, no, he'll have Sanctuary up, so yeah. We'll save Thingy for Thingy. If I have a Lord Sword here, that'd be a little unfortunate. Oh, no. It's okay. I guess the nice thing is that like I'm not super reliant on having the shield to protect Kengo skill 1, which is really nice. My multi-attack rate is actually I feel like it's really solid even without. But losing the other one, losing the stacks that Kengo builds on every Ogi is pretty big. Like I miss out on a lot of like stable damage with buffs off. Plus it's like permanent. Oh no, I lost some buffs. That's a little unfortunate. There goes Melody. There also goes my attack up stacks, but oh well. Let's go ahead and debuff it again. Push it in a break. The third hit of the triple attack doing so much more damage because of the Chrysaor's passive is actually really nice sometimes. But at the same time, it like sometimes makes me really confused because then I get like the huge ass hit on the end and then I'm like, wait, how'd that happen? Which is really funny. What do I press here? That. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, this time I should remember. Yeah, and now I can get a 6 chain here. The cool thing about Chrysaor is that I can still get 6 chains out of it. It is... I'm honestly really oh cool. Oh, this will be sweet. This will be a sweet ass turn. This will be a real sweet turn actually. This is the kind of turn setup Kengo really likes. Except Chrysaor can do. Chrysaor has much better blowouts, I think. Has like much better perfect lineup, like dream setups and magical Christmas land setups like this that Kengo like wishes it could get set up for, which is pretty hilarious. So I press Splitting Soul, press that. And I think this will push into this will definitely push into 50%. Yeah, check this shit out. We get another 4 chain. This is absolutely nasty. Absolutely, definitely most nasty. This is so gross. That is such a nasty. I think Kenga would have struggled for that 4%. Like it would have barely cleared 50%, but now we've like pushed Kong well below 45 or well into 45. Yeah, that is a nasty. That is Chrysaor's like that is Chrysaor's top end 2-turn setup. That's how nasty X-Cal Almino can be. And like basically the main reason why I really like Chrysaor. Like, yeah, like, I mean, like, you see, like, the low points of it, but you understand, like, what I get at when I'm just like, oh, yeah, it feels a little underpowered. It's because the scenarios, like, it's because the scenarios leading up to, like, the setup so I can get, like, the really big shots. But then in the scenarios where I do get the really big setup going and it, like, works out, it's so nasty. It's, like, so good. It's ridiculous. I feel like I should wait for the next turn. Yeah, so I could get Mist, Double Mist, Octo up. Ow. Oh shit, I should have cleansed that actually. That was a mistake. Do I want to heal Octo again? I should. Let's pop that off. Get that going, get a buff going, get that going, and we blow our load. And this'll probably do another like I want to say I'd do another 10%, which would be pretty sweet. I'd believe it if it were another 10%. Because, like, I do have Bahamut. Bahamut is actually so good. Yeah, 3-4. Oh boy. Oh, I don't have a splitting soul. It sucks. Oh wait, no, I can still double Ogi anyway, I think. Oh, dude. Okay. If you don't have splitting soul, but you do have the Lord Sword, you can still do some real nasty shit, I think. Pretty sure I can still do some real nasty shit right here. Pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, I can definitely still do some real nasty shit right here. Check this shit out, guys. Call Uriel. Let me drain some bar. Press that. Did I give him? Oh, will this be enough? Okay. Okay, check this shit. Now, does this push into break? You ready for another double, okay? Oh my god. Yeah, okay, we've started chaining. Izmir so goddamn busty. I mean, isn't that drafts in general? Drafts in general just have real nice boobies. Not gonna lie, all drafts just have real nice boobies. Oh shit, Sanction. Oh no, my buffs. My buffs. Oh no, all my buffs. Do that. I'll wipe off the attack down. Do I want to try Lord Sword or do I want to heal? Let's just attack. How's it gonna work? Lord Swords fucking chain into each other. It's so retarded. This means she has bigger breasts than Magisa. I mean, Magisa is just well endowed for a human is the thing. She's just extremely well endowed for a human. Owie. I want to just push turns, I think. The really funny thing is when I see Chrysaor hitting for 700k, then Kane's like, oh, I'm just gonna hit for like 300, and I'm like, Kane, you're so fucking worthless. Who ready for a big turn? I'm ready. Oh god, I have no defense downs now. Oh boy, alright, I don't give a shit about no defense downs, just check this shit out. I do so much damage anyway. Just kidding, not that much damage. I didn't get a Lord Sword either, so that's a little unfortunate. This is like you need Kai. What was the draft they would get? Meanwhile, Octo still, dude, Octo doesn't need defense downs. He's still gonna fucking like shit out so much damage. How do you play Earth without Octo is like an honest question I always ask. How do you play Earth without Octo? Okay. Can I drain 30% here? I feel like if I can drain 30%, 20, 40, 60. Give me. Okay, cool. Okay. We can like 4-chain again. We can 4-chain again right here. I like how like missing Earth at oh jeez. Ugh. Not having that Bahamut buff for the second one was kind of painful. Honestly, Bahamut buff is turned out to be so good. It's kind of too bad that like I don't have the summon slots to be able to pick both Lucifer and Bahamut, which is super unfortunate because like I really want them both. Okay, I can debuff now finally. Well, let's just Ogi with Kane. Life is tough, man. I like. Oh, is that Garrison? No, that was my shield. I'm pretty sure. That was my shield kicking in. I think it dies here, probably, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. That basically showcased how good Amino with X-Cal could be. Hey man, I'm back, finally. That's true. It was like I was dead for so long because fucking shitty internet, now I'm fucking back. Feels so good, But yeah, the big things are that basically, Amino with X-Cal is just... You can see this, if basically as long as I can get to 20% bar off and I have a Lord Sword up, I can chain my Ogi. And with the skill with like dual arts activated for Chrysor, it's basically you go from funny how Kong is using the vacuum. it's cause at worst Kong just full dispels. That's the worst it can do. Mocula's worst thing is that she'll set up for like a huge ass Frost Star and like disable my big hits, and then she'll freeze me, which is like actually really painful if I'm not prepared for it. But basically like. Basically, the really big thing is just that Lord Sword is really good on Chrysor. Proccing Lord Sword on Chrysor just means that, first of all, you ramp like hell on Amino, and second of all, if you have at least 20% starting if you have at least 20% when you start your Lord Sword before you take into account any bar speed buffs, you can go from 20% into, you could do 2 triples into an Ogi, which if you still have your dual arts buff still up, then like you just do another double Ogi, so it's like you have like crazy ass burst turns. I sort of wish I can drop Mist. I probably could actually. I could probably actually drop Mist or Dip. And it'd be fine. I just don't take it into solos. I just wouldn't take it into solos. Because it is a really strong buff. Chaseblade is like... Chaseblade is okay, but it's like super meh. It's basically just a better dual impulse is all. It's like 2 turns of guaranteed triple. Supplemental's nice, but it's kind of whatever. Crossguard, it's mandatory if you're going to take it into shit, into like actual raids. I don't know about Aurum Flow. It's like a 40% boost. It's a 40% boost to bar, but like I feel like you get much better mileage out of taking Dip instead of Aurum Flow at that point. Like you're definitely, for whatever reason, you're not gonna ever not take dual arts. If you're not taking dual arts, you might as well not play Chrysor. There's no reason to play Chrysor if you're not taking dual arts. My light uses Chaseblade. You don't use dual arts? Like I feel like dual arts is basically mandatory in like every Chrysor set. It's like free damage. It's so much free damage because you get the second Ogi off. Huh, that's really interesting. That's really, really interesting. Like, I can't imagine not taking it. It's just really, it's just an alien concept to me. Like, I feel like it's like, let's see, what would it be like? What other class has like as iconic a skill? I guess, like, I guess if you like you took, if you went and took Kengo without No More Doubt seems really weird to me. Like, I feel like No More Doubt is like one of the staples I would always say for Kengo. What else? You don't take... Nobody else has like as standout of an EMP skill. Like everybody else has like really nice EMP skills, but not as like crazy in my opinion. I feel like dual arts is like really like a really big deal. Did I switch mist to dip? I feel like I did, but I'm actually not that sure. Let me go to check. Like, I feel like... Okay, no, I kept mist. Yeah, like, I feel like if I took this team for racing, I would... For trying to outspeed somebody, I would definitely drop mist and take dip instead. But since I'm still solo inclined for most of my raids, I'm still gonna be taking mist anyways. Did I miss anything? I don't think I can't wait for 225 actually. Wait, wait. You said 220. I'm still 221. I'm only 221, so yeah, I'm only ranked 221 right now. I still need 5 more ranks. Or I'm still working on it. And it feels really good to be streaming again, though. It feels really good just to like talk things out and just bounce ideas off people who are listening and just bounce ideas off people who are listening and get some feedback back. Feedback back. Yeah. Almost there though. Quite close. Quite close. Oh, wrong one. 90 more Earthborn Astras, which is a lot, actually. That's like what? 1500 times 90. $135,000? Yeah, it's like 135,000 Arca points, which will take a while actually. Meanwhile, I'm pretty good on the I have a lot of Del idea. Well, actually, that's before the Sun. I could honestly finish Al-Anon pretty much around the time I'd probably finish Hangtan, I think, if not sooner, which would be cool. But that would also eat my first Evilite. What a tough life. 70 out of rip, dude, rip. I just want to collect them all, to be honest. I really want to collect them all. Gildor, Evilite. Yeah, I'm thinking about actually picking up the Evilite from Gildor as like the first purchase. Like, I have the gold bar. I have one of the gold bars I need. I have like the one gold bar I need for Quattre's LB5, and then I just need 2 more gold bars after that for the Guider skin, and then I could start considering gold bars for like uncapping, which will be cool, but that's kind of far off. I mean, I have been hosting like my Bajas every day. I've been hosting my proto high levels every day in hopes that I'd actually luck out and get a host chest gold bar again at some point. That'd be really nice, but I mean, I'll be repaid. 4 sunstones, 3 bars for 1 skin. Yeah. I mean, it's just a flex skin, to be honest. It's just a huge ass flex skin. 4 sunstones and 3 gold bars. I mean, I'm probably gonna slowly just work on it. I think, honestly, by the end of it, what probably will hold me back the longest are the sunstones. Like, it feels really bad to be burning sunstones on a skin, especially since 4 sunstones are 4 of the, like, 7 I still need for Arca summons. Feels kind of bad. Why is Kumu busty? Because she's also a draft. She may be young, but they get started young, you know. Really need sunstones for a lot of stuff. Yeah, like... I need 7 sunstones for the remaining Arca summons, and I want sunstones for, like... 4 is almost... Like, if I could get another dupe Thor, if I could get another dupe Kaguya... I could feed Gabu onto each other and then Titan. Oh, I only need 2 more for Titan. If I could get 2 more dupes for Titan, I'd be really set. Actually, that'd be really cool. 2 more Titan dupes. Give me 2 more Titan dupes. Oh yeah, Yaya being 6. Yeah, why do you think everybody memes it up about if somebody's like, oh man, Yaya is real cute, and then they're like, police, hello police. She's literally 6. Why would you want to invest in Titan? Because, okay, look. With Titan, that opens up Kaim's one of passives. Because, like, look. If I were to use Kaim's one of all weapon passives, I would replace these 3 axes and the Alexio Katana. I could replace AK-4A, Kane Katana, and, like, another Ultima. Apparently, different element Ultima actually counts for different weapons. So I could take another Ultima, or I could take something else. And then, like... Or, like, Alexial Dagger, and then, like, something... And, like, Endalius here. And so it'd be... I would still get, like... 4 or 5 weapons boosted... Or actually, these 2 are also Titan skills, now I think about it. Yeah, Titan skills. So I would actually have, like, a number of skills boosted by Titan... While still having a one-of unique grid for Kaim. So that'd actually be really, really cool. Plus, I would just take I would take, like, Titan main, and then run, like, Alexial or something. I guess either or Titan or Alexial would be fine. Because I think I would use either of them. Isn't that only as a sub? I mean, it is, but, like, even after... Like, I would keep him in the backline as a thing. Like, I don't plan on starting him up in the front, because there's not really much of a need for me to do that. Especially since, like, he's... I mean, he gets, like, really good ramp up from the back anyway, and I don't see a reason... Like, especially come, like, 2020. When 2020 rolls around, we got Mahira with her LB5. I would definitely put her in that... over Kane's spot. Put Kaim slot 5, and then, like, Lobelia slot 6, and that'd be Earth. It'd actually be really hard, because, like... That means I actually remove Sarasa from the roster? Which is really weird. But yeah, so like Kaim as a sub, it would still be really good, and the grid would still be extremely viable. Even if Kaim still isn't in the sub, still isn't a sub member, it'd still be really good. Plus, like, increased damage cap. Sign me the fuck up, dude. That sounds great. Sounds real great. But I don't know. It's still looking pretty good though, so that's pretty nice. So many different skills though, that's pretty cool. It's like, I don't know. Of course, unless it's more worth it to have 30% sentence cap. I mean, I think having Kane Katana, one of Kane Katana would still be really good because you just want more Ogi Cap in general. So, hey March, it's been a while. It's been 2 weeks, but yeah, it's been a pretty rough ride the past 2 weeks. Cause like I've had to deal with shitty internet and all, but it's been good. It's been good. Honestly speaking, considering I would still have Alexiel and Octo frontline, I could strongly consider double Titan setups for that scenario where I do replace these 4 weapons with other things, because I would have like let's say if it's AK-4A, Kane Katana, Alexiel Dagger, and Dalius, that's 4 weapons, 5, 6, 7. 7 weapons boosted by Titan. Having double Titan would be kind of weird, but like it wouldn't be the worst thing. I would at the very least have 3 massive skills and a large boosted. So that'd still be pretty good. And again, Earth Elliot would come from Octo, it'd be boosted by Alexiel. I'd have pretty good buffs going. I'd either have, depending on the time, like who it is, I'd either have Mahira or I'd have Kane boosting stats. And I'd also have Kaim in the back row giving his Hangman reverse passive on the rest of my party. So it is like a really strong consideration. Honestly speaking, depending on like how strongly I feel the Hangman reverse passive works, I might actually put him slot 6. How are you liking the new class? I really like Chrysor, honestly. I really like Chrysor, but like I'm kind of biased because I kind of do have. I'm a little biased because I kind of do have how much is this? 60. I kind of have 320 gold moons invested into the meat of it. At the same time, I do have a pretty sweet win setup for it where I run double wind hose and I can just get damage going out really quickly. I can get 2 turns of 5 chains right out of the gate, so that's pretty sweet with wins. Dark, I haven't really done much for Dark because like Doctor is like super good, so Light, don't really care. Light, I already have something going for it already. It's mostly for bursts. Try Grim Katana for win. No, I don't need the Grim Katana. I feel like putting in the Grim Katana just makes me lose stats. I'd much rather do double wind hose, because that way, like, first of all, they're both unknown weapons. So they both contribute quite a bit to the grid. They both have chain force boosting as well, so I could actually hit the 30% cap or whatever it was. And on double Ogi, I can generate a total of 40. I could generate 40% effective bar to my entire party, so I can just keep smashing Ogi, and it'd be really, really good. Grim Katana is really nice. Yeah, Grim Katana gives you the multi-attack buff, but like in this party, like I have Neo feeding the party a lot of buffs, a lot of multi-attack buffs. I have Siete who's gonna basically always triple, and Chrysor main. Chrysor has like really good natural multi-attack, so I'm not worried about it at all. If I felt really unsafe about it, I could probably replace like an Alakavara or the Seryu Spear with an Ultima instead, and I think I'd be pretty good. I think I'd be in pretty good shape. Earth is Earth. Water, oh shit, wrong button. Water, I do jump between the two. So it's like, I can use it, but it's kind of whatever. It depends on how I feel. I have 2 options for it. They both basically do the same thing anyway, so it doesn't really matter much to me. Fire, I don't use it for fire. Fire, I'm all in on Spear. Spear is oh, actually I do use it. I do use it on one team, but like between it and using Chrysor and using Glory, it's kind of whatever, because Glory does get Break Assassin, which is really, really good, especially because I have Esser with it. But otherwise, if it's for progression content, I just take Spear. I just take Spear and I live through it, and I live through everything. I don't really care. I'm not there to like, if I'm taking Spear, I'm going in for progression, not for its racing. Finally got Kengo for, oh, grats, dude, grats. That's good to hear. Kengo for water is a lot of fun. Definitely good. Yeah, so that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Now I gotta get Kaneshige though. Oh, well, at least you've element changed your Murakumo, so you're like almost there, pretty much there. That's set up. What else have I got left? Yeah. Honestly, it's like I don't know what to do right now. It's kind of just lazy days. Ixaba auto attack or anytime assassin. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna start like working on getting my Ixabas uncapped. I only have like my one Ixaba at the moment. Missing rusted weapons. Oh, I mean you can buy from the shop. Like if you get a pendants, good weapons. You just buy your rusted weapons nowadays. Easy stuff. It costs like nothing too, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, but yeah, working on Ixabas. I think Ixabas are definitely gonna be where my Damascus brick. Oh, rip, dude. Time for you to join Proto Bahamut's. My Damascus bricks are definitely gonna just be going into Ixabas from here on out. I just want to build. I think Whale Agni is probably gonna be where I want to go with my bricks. Now that I have my, now that I have my actual like meme done, the meme I've been waiting to build since like December, since I have it done now. Like, next thing to do is just make Whale Fire and make it monstrously strong. I can finally get around to making a dated, a meta relevant whale grid. No longer will Gizlas be alone. Need to work on our Karam character. Don't know who to go for. I mean, honestly, you probably just want to make the our Karam character for element, and if you're not sure on who to pick, just like, I mean, unless you're like Wind. I think Wind is the only unlucky one. Wind and Earth are the only unlucky ones where they don't share a route. And so, but if you go for Water or Fire, they share, both of our Karam characters share the route, so it's like super easy to deal with. Let's go ahead and just clear my inventory a bit. Wait, was that enough? Yeah, that was enough. Almost overfed again. I wonder how a Kime grid would look if I went Yggdrasil. Interesting. To me, just do Justice and Devil. I mean, just go for it. What's stopping you? Just go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. Couple people I know, I'm not gonna name any name. A couple people I know are just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna make the Devil before I make. I'm just gonna go ahead and make Frau before I make Alanon. I'm like, yeah, that seems pretty cool. I'd make if I had the opportunity, I'd probably want to make Frau before Alanon. Don't see yourself using. I mean, I feel like it's kind of biting. It's kind of like overestimating if you're basing it, if you're making a decision based on which characters you use. Because honestly speaking, I feel like our Karam characters are probably going to be the best characters put into your backline. So it's not like you're going to actively use them all the time unless like you really wanted to use them. They're just going to be really good backup characters, which is where their strength is. They're just there. They're there so that if you start losing your front line, you have a backline that when you fall back on can potentially actually push you further ahead. And it encourages things like taking a full party into ultimate high level, because Virtuous Verse will still trigger the buffs, the frontline entering buffs. Well, pretty cool. Meta sub characters. I think that's perfectly fair, to be honest, because for basically since ever, Cygames designs characters based on how they function in the front line, and our Karam characters are like their first foray into characters that do become stronger if they come in from the backline, which is really interesting. It's like definitely something that hasn't really been like considered. It is pretty cool. Yeah, agreed. I feel like most if not all the Arcarum characters all have either something going for them that makes them like really interesting to go for, or they're just really strong. I feel like that's definitely definitely the norm for Arcarum characters, and it's pretty cool. Elnon sub and Fire Spirit. yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I want Alanon like soon-ish, because if I have him in the back row, like honestly, Fire Spear is already really tough to kill, and if you have Alanon backline, like you're not taking damage. Honestly, just character would be really good with the team that has a lot of. I mean, even with a lot of dispels, like you can still pack, like you can still take your water most likely is gonna run Sage anyway, and you can take Dispel Deluge if you don't need Veil, and that's basically a free button to press for damage if you have Maria Teresa come up and get her proc every time you cast Dispel Deluge, or regular Dispel even both, if you're like feeling extra spicy. I guess, honestly, the most awkward thing about using Kaim is probably just going to be remembering that Blank Face will always stick to the first skill you cast when it's off cooldown. Like, I feel like if I used him to replace Kayn frontline, I would basically just Blank Face on, like, Mist, just so I can get my so I can get defense, or attack defense downs going fast sooner. And then after that I would start, like, using the other effects, I guess, maybe? I don't know. I haven't really thought too far about it. Oh yeah, also, instead of... I think I mentioned this earlier, like, earlier in the stream, but, like, if Ancient Weapons get their LB4s, the Perseus could be really, really good. Perseus and Ancient Perseus could potentially be crazy good weapons, because they're double attack modifiers. I'm Super Leech 2 with ground 0 copies. I mean, I have Lunaloo for that, so it's all good, honestly. I have Lunaloo for that, so I don't have to worry too much about it. If you could copy it twice, that'd be so good, but, like, unfortunately, that's not quite how it works. Unfortunately. Hello, Sharp, how you doing? Remember a friend of mine who made a full Earth Heart grid was dumb as fuck. Seems some kind of... I mean, yeah, in the back in the day, Perseus's drawback was it was a sharp cut to multi-attack. Nowadays, it's just a 10% cut to double attack, which is super trivial. Like, 10% cut to double attack nowadays is, like, super, super trivial. At the cost of, like, it's really good on, like, burst teams where all you're gonna do is Ogi, because it's, like, you don't have to worry about multi-attack if all you're gonna do is Ogi. But I can see, if it gets a skill 15, I can definitely see myself using at least one of these in my grid. It would be a very interesting weapon to consider. Unless you green pot him twice before using it again. I mean, that's not the problem though. Like, ideally speaking, you just have Luna. You could just use Lunaloo to do the same thing. And if you're using Kirin, your third party member would probably be Sophia, so you can full heal Sarasa and Lunaloo or Kaim, so you can second copy the ground 0 again at full damage, and she'd effectively be giving you another 4 million free damage just by being able to full heal 2 characters with Kirin. So. Let's go spend some more BP. Counting down the days until we can no longer use Vera May. I mean, get extra help, I should say. I catch the Bahamut? No, give me the Bahamut. Give me the Bahamut. No, give me... Oh fuck, oh well, it's okay. Actually, we should do something fun. By something fun, I mean, we should go look at how Vampy fares. And by that I mean, Vampy's pretty dang good. I have enough? Yeah, I have enough. The one team I've considered besides using Doctor, we switched to Warlock. A lot of people sometimes ask me, how do I use LB5 Ampy when she has defense down that I don't want to burn immediately quite yet? And I go, you know, just don't suck. It's as easy as that. Just don't be bad. And everything will be good. Oh crap, wrong button. Do I wanna... No, I don't wanna press any other buttons yet. And we just nuke and go. Yeah, it's like... It's like, her damage is just really good nowadays. Except for that part, where kinda needed her to do a little more. That's okay. See, we do that, we do that. We lose a turn of triple attacks, but it doesn't matter because she gets to make use of that one single stack with buffs. Oh dude, this pushes him to... $4 mil, holy moly, dude. That charm boost is actually retardedly strong. Remember, friends, if people try to tell you Vampy isn't broken anymore, or is still not core, then look at this. Like she doesn't have Naru's assassin, but she's still pretty dang strong. Also, I do have Bahamut, keep that in mind. Remember, having your own Bahamut is like crazy good. You want to have 2 Bahamuts. You really, really want to have 2 Bahamuts available to call. Shout damage is Naru there. It's so fucking ridiculous. She does so much damage. Remember, friends, this is a free-to-play grid, by the way. This is in fact a free-to-play grid. Do I want to burn the stack? Yeah, it's free. Her nuke does a shitload of damage. She actually does a whole shitload of damage on her own as well. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, guys. If you have Vampy, get her to 100. She's real fucking strong. This ain't a joke. We're back. We're almost back in 2016 again, where we run Vampy, Naru, and somebody else. We're almost back in that era again. It's quite silly. I wanna, yeah, let's Bahamut. Let's Bahamut here. Yeah, we're still at 3 minutes, and we've been watching Ogies too. This is how much damage we've dealt in that time. Meanwhile, Naru has ramped. Oh no, counting down. It's okay, we can clear that. Yeah, it's just so much damage. Yeah, Naru actually needs a crit to keep up in damage, but she does have the assassin, so it's like, so at least there's that. It's pretty nutty. Getting that's great. That means you have a lot of the things to level. Okay, this will probably kill. Press those. Feed that to Vampy. This probably killed, I think. How's he die though? How does he actually die here? Oh. Yeah. That's... Yep. It's pretty wild. Vampy's crazy strong. Like, I was really reluctant to move Claris to back row, but like... Yeah, shitload of it's a super viable grid that anybody could have. if you take a Guild War Dagger instead of Parazonium, you lose a bit of damage off the top because you lose out on the Echo, but you still get the multi-attack that you really want, but the rest of the grid is like... game has changed a lot in only a year. I'd say since last year, it's pretty similar. Not much has changed in the overall structure, aside from the fact that like a lot of old characters last year are much better nowadays. 2 more FLB guns. Do you even need multi-attack with those avatar guns? You really want more triple attack, honestly. You really want more triple attack, but like Vampy has guaranteed triples, Naru has guaranteed doubles, high triple attack rate. Fairy can feed Naru's multi-attack buff to any character, and then there's a Parazonian to make up for it. But like honestly speaking, double attack is kind of a non-issue. You don't really think about the double attack you do or don't get. Oh, congrats, dude. Congrats on the 20 blocks. Double attack is nice. It is kind of nice, but like in this part, in Dark in general, double attack boosts are pretty like trivial. Because there are so many characters that in some way can give themselves 100% double attack. So, it's like in this team alone, like I think the only characters that cannot get 100% multi-attack in some way are just Claris and MC. But MC is alleviated by the fact that like I can basically generate Ogi. I can generate enough bar to immediately Ogi with a Parazonium right out of the gate. Like you saw in the previous one, I was able to hit Parazo Ogi on turn 2. And like in the Doctor setup, I could do that turn 1 and solve all my multi-attack issues. But in here, I like super reliably get it turn 2 instead, because I do need Vampy to drain to get the remaining bar I need to actually Ogi. But but even with that in mind, like I have a shitload of multi-attack just by being Dark. It's pretty nice. The double attack is nice. I will admit that. It is really nice. But it's in the overall scheme of things, it is fairly trivial, especially depending on the team comp you take. Like for example, if instead of Naru and Fairy, I took 6 and like Wolf and Rennie, then I'd have like almost no multi-attack problems whatsoever, and the double attack boost from the guns would be like actually doing nothing except for like MC and Vampy on her off turns. Because like, yeah, keep in mind Vampy skill 3 is only 3 turns long and it is on a 5-turn cooldown. So it is really good though. It is really, really good. It's so retardedly strong. It's so strong. So strong. That's why I really want to spend that first vampire drop the first vampire drop you get that you start off with. That's why I really only ever want to use it on skill 3, because the amount of bonus buffs you can get out of it are like so good. It's insane. In fact, let's do another Apollo. Although actually, it's kind of late. Actually, no. Actually, we'll have to save it for tomorrow. It is kind of late. Ugh, yeah, let's turn it off right now. But yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow. I think, does the Lily event start tomorrow? I think either way, like, actually, let me check the gacha reset times. Yeah, have a good night, March. Thanks for coming. Upcoming stuff, let's see. We're probably gonna grind out Piece of the Pie. I need to level up Lily. I feel like Lily LB5 is gonna be like a really strong defensive character. You'll probably be able to slot her into a staff team, and like the staff team survivability in water is already really strong. So that'll be really interesting to see, like if Lily gets something more on the utility end or more on the offense spec end. So that'd be really cool. So we'll find out about that. Gotta actually grind out Piece of the Pie. In terms of roles, actually, I should check this one out, guys. We've got a lot of roles going for us. We've got quite a lot of roles we've got saved up for. Quite a lot of roles. So look, I think most definitely on if the next Flash Fest we actually do get Grimnir, I'm gonna go for it. If I do get him early, I'll probably just finish the Spark anyway, and that'll be fine. So look forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun. I really want to blow these rolls. It's kind of, I'm almost at 500, I think. That's 200. That's like 3. Yeah, I'm almost at 500 rolls, so that's pretty exciting. If I can get to like 600 rolls, that'd be double plus exciting. But we'll see. But yeah, well, if or when we do get to the next Flash Fest, if Grimnir happens to be there, I think I'm most definitely gonna roll. But if there's nothing new, I'm probably just gonna hold off and continue hoarding. If I do happen to roll them early, I'll probably finish the spark anyway, and like probably spark either a Fallen Sword and Ixaba, I think, and that'd be it. I don't know if I think ever since Vampy got our LB5, I've been super happy with how free to play Dark has been. So I'm like really reconsidering if I actually wanted to brick Fallen Swords as compared to, because like because honestly my two options, but my main options for Wailing are just Dark and Fire, and between the two I'm much more satisfied with Magna Dark than I am with Magna Fire. Magna Fire is fun, but like I want to do retarded damage. I want to do really retarded damage with Ixaba, so that'll have to be a thing. With that said, and then Kane Katana I feel like will be getting its uncap at some point, and that'll put it on raid up during a leg fest, so I may think about actually rolling for that, but it's whatever. It depends on if we actually get any new leg fest characters, so it's whatever. But yeah, that aside, I guess we'll try some more things tomorrow, show off some more stuff tomorrow, because we have like, what, 2 weeks of grind that I had gone through that I wasn't able to really demo. So it should be a pretty fun 2 weeks. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to go to bed, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night.